Like,
You got them
Serious.
get outs on your route,
Oh
man.
man, I'm talking about bitch. She turned back to me and never looked back to see. She, you know how when you in a car, somebody in a car behind you, you know, you look to see how close they is to you.
Yeah.
She never looked back, bitch, not once. I'm
Oh,
scared.
man. Oh, man, I be scared as fuck.
She just walked down the long road.
Like when I'm scared, I don't want my shit to break down when I'm going through one of them back roads like that. Well, I'm about to get out. I'm about to get out and start walking, boy. All the way to the road. Jesus.
Call an Uber. Get us out of in the truck at all.
They gonna release them dogs, but them folk be having them. But the ones we be living, they be having all type of dogs back there.
The heels too.
Dogs I ain't never seen before.
hey boy, this nigga right here is a sorry ass nigga, bitch.
Hey, I'm finna play J Woods for a goddamn crash
Wood?
out. Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. You know, watch the head, sorry, that shit sucks.
Man, this shit, man, I got 399 yards, 5 touchdowns.
I'm struggling with a screw. Trash.
It's 6-14, bitch.
So why'd you over there complaining then?
Good, bro. I'm not playing because Tyree missing throws, bro. He ain't gonna get 5 if he missing throws, bitch.
Crybaby.
That ain't how it work.
You're a crybaby.
Hayden Hurst. He got 7 touchdowns. I'm finna win Player of the Week again.
Like I said, just see me next year, bro. See me next year with the Texans.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
Yeah, I'm rebuilding with football team too, bitch.
Sorry.
I know, bitch. I'm rebuilding, bitch. Yeah. I just got something major though. It's gonna enhance Tyree development.
What?
You gonna see it?
No power, speed, what?
Nah, it's a weapon.
A player? A wide receiver?
Yeah.
You paid a ticket for something?
Yeah.
What that is?
He nasty, bitch. He got jukebox at receiver. I don't know what it is.
I know you ain't talking about that cheater print. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. I did vote on that. I might have been at work too, not even caring what it is. Cause I gored it, dude.
Finna play?
Yeah.
Yo. I ain't gonna lie. Not having a girlfriend is so peaceful, bro. You fall asleep whenever.
Oh, my bitch. That was where I love being at home, bitch. I love it. She come see me. We just
bitch, you tripping, bitch. You tripping. You on that level. You talking about the complete opposite.
What you talking about? What you talking about?
You said
you like give me a company?
No, bitch. That's what I'm telling you. You didn't hear me. I said not having a girlfriend is so great.
Then I little shouty bit, you feel me? We ain't on no
I
terms.
don't want to hear that shit, man.
She be trying to cuff me though. She want to. I ain't.
You ain't going.
I don't.
Man, you might as well
Man,
go. You might as well. You about time.
I was talking, you feel me, niggas that be talking when the hoe over that hoe be. I done told them, said, shit, nigga, ask you shit, you got a boyfriend. I'm just talking shit to that hoe. They be saying, alright. And she was serious as fuck, bitch. Oh man, got myself into that, just talking
Yeah,
shit.
you not in a relationship.
Oh, they got them.
Y'all might be in one, bitch.
They got them
Yeah,
NBA
bitch.
hoodies on this hoe for the low. Go look in the in the mafia chat, John.
What they got, bitch?
The little NBA hoodies and shit for the low.
Hell yeah.
That nigga playing Call of Duty, ain't it? Tell his ass shut up, he's sorry.
That's my fault as a play caller. Cause that's the perfect. What he had called, that was a perfect play. I just ran to the wrong side of the field.
Hey. Hey, boy.
It's 76-14.
How the fuck did the White House get that bad ass bitch?
He got T. Cooper in it.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, bro. The bad ass hoe. She bad.
Bad.
Who else would have thought of that? Not you.
Boy.
Oh
Hooping.
my, who?
Face card. A2, A1, A10, A1000, A1 sauce.
That what them racks do, bitch.
Damn. But look though, she got her own racks. She can get a nigga with racks. She can get a rapper or something.
Yeah, man, he wouldn't be eating that boom, bitch.
Oh man, I eat that boom, man.
I just dropped the pick.
He doing something. He doing something that he ain't supposed
Man,
to
he
be
definitely.
doing.
Man, whoever with that eating that, man. Ain't no way you with that not eating that.
Yeah, I'm licking it up and down.
I'm talking about that boom, bitch. I ain't talking about.
Yeah, I know what you talking about.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing it all.
I eat
You
that.
wouldn't?
I don't even eat that.
I'm finna say she just too
I ain't eating
amazing.
the boom, man. I eat that.
Now what I'm knowing, I know you ain't no boom man. But that deserves to be ate.
That's worthy.
Look, by you not being a boom man, you don't know how to do it if she asks, but you ain't gotta do it, just do it.
Yeah,
You don't want to do it.
I got standards, man. I ain't boom, man, first day.
No, nobody get boom man first day.
Man, these niggas out here eating booty first night, bitch.
I know some niggas who eat that boom first night.
I done ate boom, but I ain't ate it first night.
I know some niggas who ate that boom first night. I know
Oh,
some
mom.
niggas. I know some niggas who gonna eat that boom.
I know niggas who eat the boom won't even fuck.
Oh God.
Hey, but these hoes I be fucking with, but these hoes. They be doing niggas dirty, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Nigga ate that bitch. He ain't even fuck, bitch. He pulled that shit up and dipped on his ass.
Hold on.
But I had to take Big and Chase down, bitch.
I'm walking down with the glizzy, bro. Oh, bro.
Oh, well, you can't get away. I can't let you get away.
I gotta walk down with that glizzy.
That bound to be your fault, though. You're falling.
Yeah? I ain't eating boom until I eat cat, then what come out to eat cat is meat in, and then got my meat in. I might pull out
that meat stick.
The meat stick gotta be one of the first things to go in.
Meat stick top 2, bitch. For me, bitch.
Meat stick for me top one.
It's them finger first, then that meat stick.
Nah, you gotta eat that.
Nah, I don't.
Eat bit unless she.
Yeah, I ate one cat bit on mine. I got like, I don't even count it, but I ate one cat bit on mine. I want to eat more cat bit, but I ain't just eating it though.
Cat good, bitch.
Yeah, I enjoy my stay in that hoe, you feel me? What I did in that hoe, you feel me?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now my time gonna come.
Yeah, you gonna get your
Eat
time.
that whole cat.
Money well, bitch. Make her want you even more. Then still don't wipe her though. She lying.
Hey, boy.
What?
Well, funny, boy.
Oh, I'm on that slime shit for the
Yeah, you on
for a
that
couple
slime.
years now. I'm finna do that slime shit for a couple years now.
You might be doing everything for a bit, not even cuffing the door.
Not even cuffing her. Puffing it up like a puffer fish, and then
That's
puffing
gonna
it
make her
with a
go. That's
pen.
gonna make her go crazy, bro.
But they do bit and make them all go crazy. When you treat them like the best thing in the world, but still don't cuff them. They don't be understanding. They be going crazy.
Obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message.
That's why Obi get to pick every game. Wow.
Man, what a screen, man. I can't watch it on my phone.
You can.
It tripping.
Oh,
You can
I don't
definitely.
see it up there.
I'm finna watch it on my game right now. That's not in my game.
How do I watch
I be
it?
connecting my phone to my YouTube. I be connecting my YouTube to my game. It don't take much, nigga. All you do on YouTube and you own your phone, nigga.
How do I watch Cam all the way right now? Without being that crazy with the YouTube.
It's not. Is that crazy?
Is you streaming, Cam?
Yeah, bitch. Look, bitch. You got YouTube on your game. Just go open up YouTube, bitch. Open up YouTube, bitch. And then type in my name.
I don't see it. I don't got YouTube on there.
Why don't you have YouTube on your game? It come on it.
How I go to it? How I get to YouTube?
You gotta hit the little media button.
Go to the little TV video type shit. I think it's something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, TV and video.
Yeah.
I got YouTube TV.
You don't even have to have YouTube TV.
You ain't YouTube TV, just regular YouTube.
Yeah, I got regular TV.
You on regular tube, then type it PSN there, bitch. Type a game 1K. Type a game underscore 1K cam, bitch. Line gonna pop up.
What up, pussy?
See, you finna type all that in, but I ain't have to type that, bitch. That hoe on.
Why I gotta type it in?
Cause you don't want to connect your phone to your YouTube, bro.
How I do that?
Just click the stream. You got YouTube on your game already?
Yeah.
Alright, click the stream in the
It's opening. It's opening.
Alright, click the stream in your group. On your phone. Then it's gonna have that little TV thing. Bro, I told somebody this before when they TV thing didn't work. You see that TV thing? You got like Wi-Fi dots. Wi-Fi lines on there.
Man, shut your pussy ass up, man.
Man, I ain't helping niggas no more. I ain't helping niggas no more.
Nigga, sick. Hey, but look though. So look, how do I don't want to watch it? Listen, bro, listen. I don't want to watch it on my phone though, bitch. It's on the TV, but it's playing off the phone. I don't want to watch it on the phone. Man, it be on my phone while it's on.
Now you gotta connect it, dude.
It's connected, nigga. What you mean?
Then this should be playing on your game screen.
Did I not just say that, bro? Did you hear me? Didn't I just say it's playing on the game and on my phone, but it's playing off the phone?
Okay, I ain't not closing off your phone then. You can just close YouTube from your phone now.
Oh, I ain't know, dude. That's what I was asking you, dude.
You go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him.
Yeah, why you wrapped up in that hole like that, bitch?
Can we say that Von Miller is an absolute nightmare to prepare for any offense? An absolute dominant force on the defensive side of the ball. Double-digit sacks in 7 of his 9 seasons in the NFL. And when he finished the 2019 season, second in total sacks in NFL history among active players, behind only Terrell Suggs.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Preston Williams, the intended receiver.
I hate when I go
down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
That hoe right here think she's so fine. She is.
From the gun, it's Tua. Good work by that Bronco.
Well, he won that quick. I didn't even. I couldn't
The
even.
snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. And this one a 40-yard attempt.
I gotta underline my voice.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Damn.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll
That's early.
Accumulating first downs does
Why
not
do you
go
want
on
nobody to
the
hit your push hard?
but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bro, I know what it is with them white hoes, bro. It be them eyes, bro.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit
Nah, you ain't hear me say that whole 3 minutes ago?
but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
That nigga take a hit health. That man be oldie.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Locke. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant.
Yeah, I thought you had talked to him today,
Now
bitch.
it's third down.
Tour.
That's a nice job there, because you got to put
No.
the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
I seen he had text in the chat. That nigga, man, ain't reply to me.
Yeah.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Hey, here,
What up?
bruh. Check your Twitter, bruh. This shit right here is
On
terrible.
3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. Yeah, he's going to be stopped short of a first
Damn,
down as they'll
I
get
can't
to
even
him
find
at
your
the
name
33.
there.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the
I'm finna
punt
post
team.
this shit on my
here on
spam,
4th
bitch.
down.
That shit right there terrible,
Sam
bitch.
Martin on to kick it away. Shaquem Grant back deep for Miami. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. A good work bringing Ryder back as he picks up about 16 on a return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Oh my God. Is that a tunnel? God. I'm not even trying to take it. Hey, God dang, hold up.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead as they start 1st and 10.
Oh, that's it, bro. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Marita.
Hey, what? That's it, bro.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hell no, bro.
The defense not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defense
That's it, get him.
the guys that you pay big money to
Yeah, no. Hey, free safety,
have
man.
interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack.
How you got the ball back, Cam?
He find it.
Oh man, what is it we were doing with them damn weapons over there, home man? Nigga bullshit.
Now Tua. Going deep here for Parker.
That was dumb.
Coverage and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will
Yeah,
get the
that was very dumb, dude. You already out the pocket when you
No, bro. I'm thinking bro finna run like a
He went through all of his rules.
go straight, man.
Because he
Crazy as hell, man.
Yeah, I'm psyched out for that.
And then they fooled him by trapping into coverage. Now he's ready to get but guess what? Too many defenders.
I be doing the same
Exactly
shit
as you described an interception.
You just be like, fuck it, let me try. Yeah, but be a bad decision every time, man.
Play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First play of the drive. Excellent run. Just set some wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
The 34 now. Here's first and 10. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Ball carrier. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
36-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Score Dolphins 3, Broncos nothing.
Bro, Kenneth Sheffield probably be fast on man, bro.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little
Crazy
conservative.
embarrassing,
Because it's
man.
easy to set up in this booth, right?
Kenneth Sheffield.
So they think I'm going to be correct. But I would
Come
like
on,
to see
man.
them open things up. Because otherwise, this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Who had Kenneth Sheffield?
D.D. Moore.
The Dolphins bring on an
Didn't
extra
he play for the
defensive back on 3rd
Didn't he
down.
play for the Lions? None of got a name named Sheffield that play for the Lions.
No, but I don't think he had Kendall. Kendall man has been on the Falcons the whole time.
Shotgun snap to Lock. And it's Judy complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have this first
D.D.
down.
Moore had a comeback.
The second year man Lock to the rookie Judy for a Bronco first.
Thank you.
Yeah, his name was Sheffield, but it wasn't Kendall though. I don't think.
I'm not gonna go watch the old stream to see.
Probably.
I think I deleted all my videos too.
It might was Kendall Sheffield though.
This offense.
Yeah, I deleted all them hoes.
Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Block. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots.
Hey, but no uniforms, it's Fido.
But they did.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
back again here on 2nd and 10. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. 12 yards there and a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Miami.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Nice snag by Devontae Parker. While it took him 5 years in the league to have his first 1,000-yard season, he broke out in a big way. The former first-round pick had career highs across the board in 2019. In fact, his touchdown total for the year equaled his career total to date.
Damn, that's hilarious. Hey, bitch. Y'all in that hoe getting murked, man.
And he is in. Touchdown.
Y'all getting murked.
Matt Breida, his 3rd touchdown.
Yeah, not being having too much fun.
And the Dolphins add on to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once
You finna John Woods out, man.
Made up his mind
What
and
you
had
mean?
the power to finish the play. Not only did he get
Man,
the
he don't score right here, man. He keeps throwing fucking picks, man. That weak ass shit.
And to no one's
Do it straight
surprise,
to me that
Denver
time,
now
man.
carry through the back of the end zone.
I ain't hold the league up to advance to watch that nigga play like this, man.
He just got done doing work with his brain fried.
Paper got his brain wheel spinning the wrong way.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all haven't been on for real, be like that. Nigga, I know how.
That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it.
sound like spotted.
They find a way to put it aside.
I am in the kitchen with these neck bones.
You still ain't ate no net bones up?
Nah, I'm just prepared them, but I ain't eating yet.
Oh, you prepared them?
Yeah.
Why is he losing 8 balls? She's 60 years old, right?
He did just come from the crib, bitch. So.
Nah, be y'all, you don't fuck with them neck bones?
No.
Neck bones, man. I was sleep on them bit till like 2 years ago. I was just being a greedy nigga and just ate some of my grandma and my mama's. Put some honey barbecue sauce on the whole bit, them hoes. They down some hoes in hot sauce. I'm a honey barbecue. Honey mustard.
I don't think that.
Yeah, that's the only thing I eat net bones covered in, bit.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I have yet to find out how to stop that action.
I don't know how to run this whole shit. Damn, so can't start the wild.
I just run anything when I see that jump.
Just sell out, bitch. Sell out.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And
Where the boy pressed up. He ain't gonna take no chance.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want.
No,
but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain
What's
an
his
advantage
name?
of this staff?
Tyreek, what's his name, bro? Tyreek really could have won all his games.
Now from the 42.
That nigga, he been in all them, like, every game he done played, but that whole been close.
Now to the air, Lock. He'll fire one downfield for Fant.
I hate this game, bro. I swear to God, bro. I swear to
You
God.
dropped those. He been in all them, like, every game he done played, but that whole been close.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now.
It's a blessing. Oh. Shit like that, man. We see.
5 yards is the tally on first down.
Man, he running with that shit step for step.
He in front of that. He in
Step,
front of
he
him,
out
bro.
running that shit.
I don't know what he was thinking, bitch. Why he thought Fant was going on and he was knocking it.
Not just scouting, but now executing once they
It don't matter what your range is, bro. If you using your speed in that situation, bro.
on the play, then they drilled him.
That bound to be because he probably got that undisciplined trait.
Ball sits on the 10, second and 5.
Nah, that's bullshit. They gonna pass interference on the nigga.
Block on the give, it's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
This is okay, this boy a free touchdown for real.
I had the Broncos in the lead last night.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Oh, man. About 5 fuck on man. I mean, he fine real life, but on man?
No, I want to see that nigga with the ability. I ain't never get him no ability.
Man.
About why?
That nigga CRP had got him that superstar.
Yeah. He did nasty.
Back to throw. Lindsey. And this play doesn't go
I know what play he ran.
backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
He called it last time. I don't know. He gotta pass that bit. He gotta pass that bit, Motto. I hope this works right here.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. From the gun, Lock. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. KJ Hamler, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
It's the score. Dolphins 10, Broncos 7. Brandon McManus.
To the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football, Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully.
I should have made him. Ooh, I should have made him run the.
And it's second down.
I should have cleared that side out.
No kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection.
You can't even audible on that play. Like hot route niggas on that.
Oh, I can't hot route. Oh, okay.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Breida, 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. He's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it.
These
and
boys
a penalty
just
flag is going to give him much
bro.
better starting position. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So after the penalty, we'll have one final untimed play here before halftime. A final shot before half for Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown.
Oh, man.
Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Brandon McManus, the kickoff for Denver.
Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
47 for me. Okay, just like that. Just like that.
And he's got room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Simmons on the tackle.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Man open left side, it's Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
On first down, here's Breida. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Goes 7-yard line.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. They run again with Breida. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On play action, here's Tua. That's complete right around the 8. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
17-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw it is Locke. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 52 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. About 3 yards there to the 27. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Locke going to get this out quickly. Sutton with it. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing his Locke on third down. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Raekwon Davis on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 16-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
13.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He can't get him down. Dances by him. He will push his way down to about the 14. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The Broncos on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Check. 61. Matchbox, right. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Hey, keep it up, shot.
Lock working out of the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 31-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, 78 yards. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front.
Jason Sanders, 48.
And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Broncos,
Extra point
17.
up and good by Sanders. And that gives him a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Block now to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
66, fully high.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
1st down and goal.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, He expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. He'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Second and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Lynn Bowden, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Dolphins 27, Broncos 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Throwing now is Locke. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They look to throw. It's Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by the rookie Noah Igbenogany. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. After the turnover, it's Tua. Steps away to his left. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15.
Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 32-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Locke. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Play action. Now it's Locke. He's going to let it fly. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Locke. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Locke to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Andrew Beck, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On first down, they run with Howard. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Tua, rolling to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Preston Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
The Dolphins are lining up for a...
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Block. He's got a man. Complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Block gonna throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by the rookie Noah Igbenogany. Past the 20. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Bowden. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. Adam Shaheen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
12 line.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Broncos,
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Miami, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I need to do something like that. Interception.
Damn, big. Why you
Damn,
doing
big.
like that, dude?
Huh?
Why you doing like that, dude?
What I did on like that?
Man, shit put me to sleep.
You seen how he got down. You seen them 2 times how he scored, man.
Yeah.
One put down. But it's straight through. The other ones, I mean, turn my settings off or something. Maybe that what it was. Damn, my shit just blue screen.